This morning, they're having a meeting at the House Subcommittee on Energy and Environment, and it's about fracking largely. It's a natural gas procurement practice, if you don't know, and there's a lot of controversy around it. In fact, there was a whole movie made about it called Gasland. Not only did they make that documentary, it was actually nominated for an Academy Award. Its director was actually Josh Fox was. And Josh Fox happened to be at the hearing because he wanted to do a follow-up for Gasland. So this is the perfect place to do it. They're having a hearing on it, and it's a public hearing. So he went there. And what happened to him? He got arrested. Arrested for what? It's a public hearing. The Republicans claimed, oh, no, you formally did not file a request to be in this meeting as media. Now, first of all, it's a formality, and apparently high-profile journalists go to those meetings all the time. Nobody ever asked them if they got a specific piece of paper filled out about that particular hearing. But that's okay. So if you want to say, hey, you know what, he did that wrong. Okay. You don't arrest the guy. All you got to do, and apparently this is absolutely standard procedure, Huffington Post, Zach Carter reporting about this, is you tell them to go to the desk and can you fill out that piece of paper and then come right back. You know what the Republicans did? They sent 16 police officers after him. I'm not kidding. 16. He's a director of a documentary. How dangerous could he be? There was no indication that he was going to resist arrest or resist filling out a piece of paper. And it's not just this particular guy that they're worried about. They don't want those hearings covered at all because ABC News showed up with proper credentials. It's a public hearing. They got everything totally right. And they said, you're not allowed in the hearing. But wait a minute, this is our house. It's not their house, it's our house. It's the House of Representatives there to represent us, who apparently have no idea what the First Amendment says. When the press goes to cover this issue, oh, no, the Republicans don't want you to see it at all. Imagine what they're hiding if they're this desperate to make sure nobody finds out about it. It's sick, man. This isn't how America is supposed to be. Look, the reason to make a big deal out of it, other than the fact that it's atrocious, is that if you let him get away with it today, I've seen this slippery slope slide away from us 100 times. Next thing you know, it'll be common practice. Well, of course, if you don't, you had you didn't cross your T or dot your I in that form. You're now arrested by 28 officers. I mean, Jesus, 16 police officers to go after one guy who's in the media. How desperate are they to cover up what they're actually doing? Now, why? We've shown you how many times on this program? Because those Republicans are the exact guys taking money from that exact industry to do whatever the hell they want them to do. You give me a paycheck, I'll give you the result that you want. That's what the subcommittee hearing's about. And they don't want you to find out how they're basically doing legalized bribery. And if it means that, land around your houses gets fracked and some of the contaminants flow into your drinking water, maybe people around there get sick, well, that's your problem, not their problem. They're still getting paid either way. This is outrageous, and everybody should be livid about this. By the way, he's technically been charged with unlawful entry. Unlawful entry into our House of Representatives in a public hearing.